Welcome again, guys. This is Yaro's World, and this is episode 2. So hopefully, I've learned how to record and edit videos by now because I hopefully didn't post the last episode with that wonderful thing, lovely Davenport, aka Ivan, said. Currently, we're still doing the same session, but now the lovely Numbers has appeared.
Greetings.
Currently, for the other two players, they're at checkpoint. To recap for Numbers. Numbers, what the fuck are you? So the audience should care.
I am a middle-aged hacker who doesn't have much to do other than poke around in government databases.
Exactly. And now I remember the correct turn order that we left on. We actually left on Numbers last time, and currently we have a lovely thing going on with the checkpoint. Numbers, high or low?
You know what? Shoot for the moon. Let's go high.
Yes, I'm going low. Wow.
Looks like the crowd can watch the checkpoint scene.
The dice gods are mocking us.
Yep. Um, we'll go back to Gilbert, aka Merc. Merc,
Okay. Yeah.
your car, you see your buddy is twitchy as fuck. As the car in front of him moves through, you guys pull up. You see,
So we're at the checkpoint now.
yes, you are at the point where they're going to ask for licenses and IDs and other paperwork probably.
Um. Okay.
You see a officer that looks like. Describe your character, Ivan. Ivan.
Alright, 1 second. Sorry about that. So, Ivan Petrov is a young man. He's about 23 years old. He stands about 6 foot tall, and he's currently wearing his police uniform. You see at his right hip is a M9 Beretta. He's wearing a navy blue uniform, and there is a Miami Police Department on the chest carrier he's currently wearing. The plate carrier is not on the, or not plate carrier, sorry. The body armor is not underneath the shirt, he's decided to wear it on the outside of the shirt. Because he does not wish to experience the suck that is roasting in Miami weather.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's about like, you know,
Let's
9 a.m.
let's
10
roll.
a.m.
It's like 10 a.m. at this point. Roll high or low, Davenport.
Well, let's go low again.
Cool.
Aha.
It's a cool 89 degrees outside.
Ooh.
And again,
You are proving me wrong, God.
to my audience, that is normally good for Miami weather. Back to the scene.
Alright, back to looking at this beautiful Russian man.
Yes, yes.
You notice he has red hair, hazel eyes, if you're into that sort of thing, and has a scar running down his right chin, or right side of his face, going from his maxilla to his collarbone.
Now to our audience that doesn't know what the fuck he just said. It's basic English terms.
It's probably tasty, if you're wondering that.
It's probably tasty. Basically, he has a nice scar coming down from his left side of his face, going down to his collarbone, correct? Or right side.
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
He just has a scar down his right face, kind of at his jaw and going down his collarbone.
Yes. Probably had a fun childhood.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Ivan, you're pulling up to a blue Civic.
Okay, I'll walk up to the driver's side window and I'll knock on it,
Uh, they don't lower
assuming they
it.
haven't wrote it down yet.
Nope.
They don't. I'll
Nope.
knock on it again.
Can I lower my window?
Sure.
Hold on,
I'll
before
lower
you do
mine.
that, I'm
like,
going to say, sir, lower the window.
And I look at you in the eye. I'm like, dude, I don't know what's wrong with my friend, man.
Please step out of the car.
Me?
Everyone, please. Yes, everyone.
Alright,
please
I
step out of the
do
car.
have to tell you, I am armed. I
Sir,
have
why are
my
you... Oh.
I do have my
Is there
concealed
anyone...
license and stuff.
Is there anyone else in the car with a weapon that I should know about?
I don't believe so. There's
Can
a
you
baseball
please-
bat in the car, but
Sir,
that doesn't really
where
count.
is the handgun on you?
It's in my holster on my left leg.
Okay, could you detach that for me and hand it to me, just for officer safety?
I detach it to the belt and hand it to the officer.
Okay, thank you. Can everyone please step out of the car and come this way? I also need your license. And
The car, Brandon gets out of the car, and Dustin is still like he's not moving. Like he hasn't taken his hands off the wheels. He looks like he's having a mini panic attack.
yeah, I'll say, sir, I'm not going to ask again. Step out of the car. I'll have the other two just kind of sit off the side so he doesn't run them over.
Sure. He
I'm trying so hard to draw it.
he has Dustin kind of just you're not fucking restrained yet.
No, you're just sitting down.
What kind of what is this?
What?
It's a huge
I've been
style.
trying so hard.
What is this monstro?
I'm confused.
Why is his hand bleeding?
Cause you said he had a chunk missing of his arm.
Or why are you drawing your fucking dealer's fucking arm?
So he is bleeding from his arm.
No.
Alright, well, yeah.
Oh god.
I mean, you should show that picture to the audience just because of how, yeah.
Yeah, I'm killing it. This is probably
Alright.
this is why we're not sad face. Back to the game. Yeah,
Yes.
both of them complied to you perfectly. Dustin kind of keeps like he takes his hand off the steering wheels, but he doesn't like get out yet.
Does he drop his hands out of my sight?
Are you like next to the window again?
Yeah. I'm like
And
right next to the window.
They fall to his lap. You can see that.
Sir, please put your hands back on the steering wheel. Or step out. I'm gonna try the door, try to open it myself.
It opens.
Yep. Is he still seatbelted?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so I'm going to say, sir, can you please unfasten your seatbelt and step out? I'm gonna kind of put my hand on his shoulder.
He looks at you, but you can definitely tell like he just saw some shit.
Okay.
Like yeah, like it looks like he's like trying to process shit he just seen, and he's not like fully there.
Look, man, all I need you to do is step out and give me your license.
He eventually does step out, and does like he hands you his wallet, and he kind of just sits on the floor.
I'll ask for all to remember everyone else too.
You ask for what from everyone else?
License.
Okay.
Any form of identification. I also ask for the registration of the vehicle, proof of
Brian,
insurance.
gives you his license, and he looks like, you mind if I grab it from his glove department? He doesn't, Dustin doesn't look okay, officer.
Yeah, just know some movements.
Nick accompanies the young man to the back to the passenger side, and
Yeah, that's what Overwatch officers for.
yeah, he produces he goes in and produces some papers and hands it to Nick.
Okay, I'll say, hey Nick, I can watch these guys if you want to go run this.
Nick nods.
Yep, everyone kind of like sit down in front of me. I'm like a good 5 feet away from them, so if they try to rush me, I have time.
Okay.
I'll say, so, what's wrong with your friend here? He looks all shooken up. You guys injured?
I don't know about him specifically, but we had some hardcore stuff go down at our dorm. We were just going to his parents' house because shit just hit the fan yesterday. I don't know what the hell's going on. Just so many things.
Wait, what do you mean something's going on? Did you call the police yet?
We tried, but they gave us a number and never called us back. It's been at least 24 hours.
Yeah, I'll kind of hop on my radio and say, this is Unit 69B to dispatch. I'll copy dispatch.
This is dispatch, Unit 453. How's everything?
Good. Apparently this guy called us yesterday. Apparently something was going on at the college campus. Could you send an officer down here to help investigate that? We're man the checkpoint.
We currently have all units deployed around the city. There is a quarantine happening in surrounding the blocks of the Designers District. We don't really have the manpower to spare any units currently. 453.
Copy that, dispatch. We'll maintain this post.
And dispatch, just starts talking to someone else.
Yeah, I'll say, sorry guys, quarantine set up. I don't have, or we can't send anyone in there to investigate.
It's all fine. We were just heading out just in case,
Yeah, I know what you talk about. So you guys have any drugs,
crazy
anything
video
else we should worry about in the car? Better ask now before we get the dog. Okay, guys? We still have to search the car.
Let me look at my inventory.
Has to look at inventory, just confirm there's no drugs.
Oh shit. There are 2 bottles of alcohol in the back.
Open or unopened?
Unopened.
Okay, that does help out. Do you tell me this?
Yes.
I'll say, alright. Let me go look at, or actually I'm not going to go yet, but I'll say, alright, cool. We'll make sure that, if they are unopened, you're good to go, but thank you for being honest.
You're welcome, sir. Let me just ping Jar really quick what I put in my inventory the other day.
Sure.
We're still going to search the car, top from bottom, so
Yeah.
I was giving you a chance to be honest with the officer of the law. If you lie to him, he probably won't work with you.
So I'm not telling you this to your character specifically, but in my backpack, like the lowest, probably hiding in something, there is a bong.
Okay, this is a quarantine, and you think that a bong would constitute? Oh God, chew him.
Well, yeah. What if it's how do you know how the drugs are taken?
Are you guys
that make
carrying your backpacks and stuff like that? Well, no.
Yeah, they are carrying everything that was useful to them.
Yeah, I was saying, hey guys, could you drop your backpacks in front?
Oh, the backpacks are probably still in the car.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if they were carrying it.
Yeah, no one took their shit. They literally just stepped out the car. No one's doing the normal student thing that sit down with their backpack now. That you only do that in school. Right? We're normal humans.
I'll shoot a look at Nick just to see if he's almost done.
Um, Nick starts to walk over. No, car comes up all clear. I think it's this. He points at the guy that's freaking out. It's this guy's first stop ever.
Oh, congrats.
And the other kid, he nods to Brian. Doesn't have a driver's license. He just has ID, and he looks like Gilbert. He stopped him before for marijuana possession.
Yeah. Well, all they told us was, or told me, that they had in the car were 2 Mo's alcohol. That shouldn't be too much issue. I'll start searching it if you want to watch these guys.
Sure.
Alright, I'll, do a thorough search, look in the glove box, look in all the backpacks.
Okay. Notice.
Notice.
Let's start praying. No.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let's see if Murloc can fucking save himself.
Let's see if he can save himself. I think it doesn't matter if there's quarantine being set up.
You do have escapism, too.
True. I'd have to still roll pretty freaking great.
Plus, you'd have to leave your inventory.
Escapism was more for you fucking running away from the cops right now than anything.
Right, but he'd have to leave his inventory with the cops.
Oh yeah.
But he has my gun.
Yeah.
Fuck that. No, I'll sit there and I'll let him find the fucking bong.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Oh, but it is an empty one.
It is.
Yeah,
empty.
1 second, guys. I'll be back in a minute.
Give me 1 second.
Perhaps now is a good chance to go over numbers.
Yeah. Give me 1 second though. Everything that you just got messaged is what you find.
Did you ping in my inventory?
Yeah.
Oh.
And for the other two, the car is clean. It's just the bags. One bag does have what look like weed residue on the bottom, other than the one that you find with the bong. And the third bag just has more food and clothing. Nothing really outstanding. So I'm gonna jump
Okay.
back
Okay, go
to numbers. Yeah, big boy numbers. Hey, numbers.
Why, hello there.
You remember what you were doing?
Wasting time on the computer and hacking into the code. What was it?
The National Guard. Yeah. Because which one of your lovely friends promised to send you lovely pictures if you do it? One of them did.
Was
I
that
forget.
Black Hat?
I believe so. Yes. Black Hat promised she'll send happy photos to you if you do her this damn fucking favor and stop being a skeptic.
Well, who doesn't like happy photos?
Yeah. We left you off when you see all more or less request of supplies being transported to National Guard being called up. A lot of shit.
The network is lit up like a Christmas tree.
Exactly. Anything you want to look into?
Am I still connected to the network, and can I poke around further?
Yeah, and we left you off exactly when you got into the network.
Okay. I would like to look into where is the most concentrated grouping of supplies heading? Like, is it a city? Is it coast? Airports? Is it anything specific that I can quickly identify?
Give me a research/investigate roll with your perception.
Trying to figure out research investigation. Okay. So that would be. It is a 1d10, correct?
Yes, sir. It's too. The force is strong with this one. There's too many fucking lights. Circle it up. It's like
Too much data.
you literally see too much data going around. So.
Gotcha. Can I attempt to find any specific information in terms of like a note, any kind of notes or details attached to the requisitions that are flying? In order to find a reason, is there any kind of
quarantine.
quarantine?
And hazardous scenario, more or less.
Hazardous scenario and quarantine. No specific location.
You do see Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa, Orlando, Jacksonville, um,
Major cities in Florida.
major cities. You also know Brandon, Kissimmee, um, Lakeland, and like more or less the big cities and the cities like surrounding those big cities,
The suburbs.
basically.
Okay. Uh, and based on the wording, I'm making the assumption that quarantine and these suburbs and cities, the quarantine is the entire area around the population center.
Yeah, like you
Okay.
see three lines. It looks like as if
Okay.
it's a battle line, like a battle line, like
Mm-hmm.
around the cities, outside the suburbs. Then you'd see the very last one, like it's literally the border of Florida.
Florida and Georgia.
Like all this, yeah, like the
Okay.
Panhandle and the Panhandle basically being
Gotcha.
turned into a DMZ.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's a quarantine. I'm aware of that, which means they're keeping people in, not keeping people out. Keeping people in usually means some kind of an infectious disease or otherwise. Um, is there any kind of internal link to the CDC, or do I need to attempt to hack that as well?
You would need to first do a research roll to try to find that, then
Okay.
a hacking roll to try to enter it if there is one. You do see a connecting file to the CDC. That
Okay.
is, it has a different encryption.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
So I am going to roll computer hacking. Ooh, yummy.
Um, High or low?
I vote low. My doom approaches.
Give me 1 second. Okay. You're able to get into the CDC's thing.
Alrighty.
More or less, it's doesn't look like anything. You're not in the main frame of the CDC. You're
Mhm.
just. It looks like a file the CDC sent that has a different encryption as you read over it.
Mhm.
Do a quick perception research roll. It explains a viral outbreak that has been recorded in at least 37 states of the U.S. Worldwide. It's been recorded in at least 100 or so countries.
Is
Uh,
there anything specific about the infection?
yes. The infection looks like it is something that takes over the cerebral cortex of the person that gets it. There's currently no cure. Uh, Victims normally have a grace period of either 9 to 72 hours from what they've been able to gather. They are unable to produce a cure currently because it keeps mutating at a alarming rates. Has no connection of any known virus currently, and has been traced to a 100% fatality rate. Transmission has been noticed as only through infectious bites.
Okay, so breaking of the skin.
Yes.
Okay. So only bites, no hands, nails,
There,
scratches, in other words.
nothing that leads to that currently. Again,
Okay.
the report doesn't look like it's flushed out yet.
Sure, that's reasonable. Alrighty. Um, I will terminate my connection to the CDC document and to the National Guard database.
Okay.
Open a connection to a message to Black Hat after terminating my connection to the proxy that I was using.
Okay.
Open a connection to Black Hat and say, save the happy pictures for later. You're right. Something is happening. Some kind of disease appears to be spreading worldwide. You need to find someplace safe. Am I aware of this person's location?
She
Or,
is
or
north of you.
north of me? Okay.
She is from what you understand, actually in Palm Beach.
Okay. Um,
Or at least one of the proxies that she's been using, and she has alluded she's in Palm Beach. Because you've seen it in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, Palm Beach, Palm Beach. And she said, yeah, my proxy sucks.
okay. Um, Continuing with the message, um, try to find somewhere safe and don't get bitten. Um, Assuming she doesn't answer immediately, I'll open up a message to my other friend, Cool Kid, XX
Mm-hmm.
Cool Kid, I believe.
Yes, yes, it was XX cool, then XX kid, and then XX something. Yeah.
Um, I'll send him somewhat of a cryptic warning of something's going on. A quarantine is being set up in states across the world, states and countries. Some kind of a viral infection has broken out. Find some place to hunker down. Don't get bitten. Stay safe.
You get a message from Cool Kid that you saw he was online. He responds, you were able to break through, I see.
Yep, and now I don't want to be on this planet anymore.
Cool Kid says, likewise, and you will not exist in 24 hours.
Are you deleting your accounts?
Himself.
Ah. Fair enough. I understand the concern.
He wishes you good luck, and if you were smart, you'll join him.
I'll pass on that, but thank you for the offer. Out of curiosity, what is your location?
New York, New York.
New York, New York. Okay.
The request is that if you need funds, he sends you a couple files of bank accounts. I've recently gained them. Use the funds in whatever manner that will help you. I have no further use.
Okay. I'll jot down that information, thank him, and disconnect.
Yeah. If you do check the bank accounts, each one has the same amount, 20,000. And there are 5 of them.
Okay. Okay. Have I gotten a response from Black Hat?
Yes.
Okay.
Response, more or less goes over, I told you so, and I'm already in a safe place.
Good deal. Stay safe
Um,
and disconnect.
yeah.
Okay. As any sensible person would, I'll go ahead and gather my belongings, any spare non-perishable foods that I might have,
Okay.
my inventory or lack thereof.
I will flush that out right now. Tell me when you're ready for the info.
I am ready for the info.
24 cups of ramen noodle of varying flavors of whatever you like.
Chicken, of course.
Yes. 20 things of noodle soup.
Okay.
And you're just taking non-perishables currently, correct?
That is correct.
Total of 15 cans. Roughly 3 cans of beans, 7 cans of different vegetables, and the rest are fruits.
You're making me do math, man.
Yep.
Okay.
You have a box of crackers. Same deal that I told Mr.
He wasn't here.
Merck. Yeah, I know. Same deal for Mr. Merck. Basically, 20 in this box of crackers. There are 20 packets. More or less snacks.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
2 jars of peanut butter, 1 jar of jelly.
Okay.
A thing of salt.
Okay.
And roughly 15 cans of tuna and Spam. You can decide which one you like more.
As a hacker, I'm certainly taking the spam.
So 8 things of spam and 7 things of tuna.
Okay, so those were the non-perishables.
Yes. Perishables, you have a loaf of, more or less, a loaf of sliced bread, milk, a jug of milk, more vegetables, but this time in actual form than canned. And also, I forgot to say, you also have 1 gallon of water and
I'll
2
take the
gallon,
water since it isn't perishable.
yeah, and 2 gallons of soda,
And
ginger
so,
ale and Sprite. For alcoholic, you do have a bottle of undrunk vodka and half a bottle of whiskey.
okay,
And I believe you're good.
alrighty. Do I have any medical supplies such as rubbing alcohol, swabs?
You do have 1 basic medical kit, and you do have
Okay.
1 thing of rubbing alcohol, 1 large container. I forget the correct name, liter.
Okay.
And for the basic medical kit, just look in the book, and you'll see what's in there.
Okay. Um, I assume I collect that stuff into
Yep.
various boxes or backpacks and whatever it'll fit into.
Yes.
Load it into my, was it a brown vehicle?
I believe it was brown or green or a mix of the two.
I think it was brown with a green trim. You're right.
Yeah.
Um, that along with the rest of my inventory, I can't think of anything else unless I have some amount of cash on hand.
You do have like $100 on cash, but the rest,
Okay.
and the rest of your currency is digital on cards.
In its natural form.
Yeah.
Do I have any kind of a pot, pan, cooking utensil that I can take with me?
Yes, you do have pots and pans.
Okay. Am I able to add those to my inventory?
Yes, you do.
Okay. And I'll be taking my laptop, of course, and locking the doors, turning off the electricity, and walking away.
Perfect. Do you, when you enter your car, you do see your car is 75% full of gas.
Okay.
You know you can go as far as Orlando, but you'll run dry when you get there. But that's what
Well, there's no reason to. There's no reason to go to Orlando now, is there?
I know, I'm just saying distance. And
Yes.
that's roughly 300 to 400 miles away, so.
Okay. Where to head? Someone was saying they wanted to meet me in what was the area?
Are you talking about Black Hat?
I think so.
Uh, she was the more willing one to meet you. For both, you were both near each other. Second, she does think that it's hot that you were able to hack into government agencies at a well for the most part.
No, I'm just hot in general.
Yeah, of course.
Jokes are fun. Can I get a ping on my potential location and maybe the location where she wanted to meet or something?
Sure. Give me,
Fantastic.
give me 1 second to find that in my archives. Because I am recording and I do not want to use the computer. Actually, this won't be that. No, it will look weird. Okay. Okay. Do you have any other questions? Any ideas you want you do know roughly where the troops are being sent?
Are being deployed.
Yeah.
I assume they're being deployed on major thoroughfares that enter and exit the cities.
Yes. More or less. There is a highway called 93 that links more or less uh, the metro area of Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, all that to go to Naples.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides of that are being garrisoned.
Okay. I think you meant 95.
93.
93.
Oh no, no, I was looking at a road up. Yeah, never mind. It's 75 and fucking and 41.
Okay, gotcha. Well, the good news is there's plenty of national preserves in the area. The bad news is the land sucks.
Yeah, it's literally when you go on that road, it's a swamp,
Right.
or most part. I almost found it. I'm gonna PM you where she wanted to meet you originally.
You can PM me or add it to the Brian Smithers.
I'll just do it to Brian Smithers then.
Alright.
Let's just throw that in your map,
Okay.
and I'll PM you where you are currently.
Yep, that way we can't kidnap you.
Maybe I want you to kidnap me. Maybe I want to be in your
And
nice,
this,
big, strong arms.
God help us all. This is where you are at the moment. You're in Coral Gables.
Catalonia Avenue.
It's from if you go where she roughly pinged you to get meet at, it'll be an hour and 20 minutes.
That does sound like quite a drive, and not necessarily worth it right now. And also still in the city, so pass on that. That's a hell of a drive.
That's a normal drive.
Yeah, that is not where I need to be.
PM me or put it in your channel where you want to go if you do decide.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go switch back to our guys in the patrol. Or have to check them.
Alrighty. So, yeah. Just to clarify, that's not 212 magazines, correct?
No.
Okay.
I think it was 212 rounds.
212 mags.
Yeah.
Okay. Not 212 mags.
Yeah, he just had it listed like that, but I remember I gave him 2 mags.
Alright, yeah. So while I'm searching through the car, my partner's watching them, and I pull out the bong and sit out in the seat. I also pull out the lockpick set, sit out in the seat too. With those items in my hand, I walk over and say, "So, just alcohol, huh, boys?"
What are you talking about?
You didn't care to tell me that there were these two?
I'm from Colorado. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna look at
I
my
came
partner.
down for the
What's the background
weekend.
check on this guy?
Repeat again?
I said I looked at my partner and say, "What's the background check on this guy?
Are you talking about Merc?
Or where is he from?" Yeah, Merc. You just say he's from Colorado.
He was originally. The only thing I have here is a Florida address, but we do have a lot of college students coming out of state recently, so.
Alright. I'll say, well, doesn't matter, you should learn the laws.
No.
And what's up with his
Florida.
lockpick set?
It's a dummy pick lock set. I got it for a gift for Christmas a couple years ago from my parents. It's a cheap set that you can buy off Amazon any day of the week, man.
Well, why would your parents buy you this? I'm gonna look skeptical at you.
Well, because I told them I was interested, and I always forget my keys to something, so I always have to unlock it, you know?
People often do forget the keys to other people's places, too. You said that all we got this guy in on were bong, correct? Or weed?
For what now?
I look at my partner. You said all we got this guy in on was marijuana possession?
Yes.
That's it? How bad is marijuana possession in terms of Florida law? I'm not too familiar. Is it like I take him into the station, or
it's
I throw him on the ground
fine.
and make him lap dance it away?
It's like a fine.
It's a fine.
Yeah, it's a fine if it's a certain amount, but at this point, we don't have medical marijuana legalized, so yeah, it's more serious.
Yeah, I would just say, all right, no, receive a fine. Give me a second. I'll walk back over to the patrol car, type in the computer ahead. I'll also weigh the marijuana, like, you know.
I didn't have any marijuana on me, just the bong.
Or not the bong. Yeah, I would say, oh, if that's the case, sorry. I'll say,
there is
I didn't know if there was marijuana in the bong.
There is marijuana residue in 8 other bags, but not in the same bags.
So I'll say, what's this, Meritoid? I'll pull out the bong. You guys been smoking recently?
No. It's been a while since I've used.
Used what?
It's for hookah. I just want to see if he can roll to outsmart me.
Hookah.
You know what hookah is, right?
Son, yeah. Son, do you want to be detained? Or you're detained right now, but Son,
hookah is legal here. There's a
yeah,
lot.
but I don't think you smoke ambong.
Yeah, you can. I think.
Oh, well. Oh, what's the residue of weed in that one bag?
Oh, that's not my bag.
Again,
yeah.
you think it's weed.
Oh no, he just confirmed it for me. He's like, he's not my mod. Yeah. And
Yeah.
you say he's outsmarting me. Fuck you, Jaro. I'll say, oh, okay. Well, I didn't find anything else, guys, so I'm not gonna keep you here any longer. Just go ahead, go.
You can get him for drug paraphernalia.
Can I take him in for drug paraphernalia?
You could, yeah.
All of them? Because this is kind of like...
Only if no one claims it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one
So I'll
claims
say,
it.
look, guys.
And he has claim. He has claimed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he claimed it already.
Alright, so he claimed it. Alright, so say, look.
And you do have suspicion that because he kind of just fucked himself over when he said, "Yeah, and that's not my bag full of weed."
It's been a while since I used.
Yeah, so I'll say, alright, Nick, go ahead, grab him from the back of the car. The rest of you can go. Don't smoke anymore, guys. Come on, you know the balls.
I'm not gonna resist, but can you take my bag too? Like, there are some very personal items in there.
Well, you can get it back from your friends. Get in the car.
That's evidence, boy.
You.
That's evidence, boy.
Well, no, I'm assuming I have the bong, the bag of weed, and that's all I need as evidence.
Oh, there wasn't a bag of weed. There was just residue.
Yeah, there's no bag of weed
Residue.
there.
But okay,
There-
residue of weed. Stop being a lawyer.
I said it. I've been saying
He
it's
admits-
residue.
You know what? I'm gonna look up the actual law in Florida now.
Look up for the 2011 version.
Florida law.
It's Benji screaming in the back of the car. I know my rights. No, you don't, sir.
No, you don't.
2011. Chapter 893, Section 13, 2011, Florida.
Yeah, I'll go to his backpack and put it in the back of the truck.
Okay.
Trunk. I'm not that mean.
Except as authorized by the chapter 499, an unlawful person can sell, manufacture, deliver the process of
Cairo Tase.
No.
Unlike you should bring.
He's compliant to you at the
control
moment.
substance.
Yep. So, what was having the back of the car and
commit a misdemeanor of the first degree, punishable and proved by a fine. Except
Yep,
as
but
provided
this is
in
your
this
second
chapter,
offense.
it is an unlawful to sell or deliver in excess of 10 grams.
Yeah, we're talking
keep in
about
mind-
paraphernalia, though, not.
yeah,
Yeah.
not.
I gotta, God damn it! I gotta look up the exact.
So
Yeah.
don't try to do your way out of it.
I'm
So
gonna
I'll
get
try-
way out of it.
Sadly, I can't edit at the moment, so shush.
Mm-hmm. You know what? If there's some fucking libtard that's watching this, and he's
Bad!
Oh,
Bad!
no,
No
it's
rant! No rant!
No. I know YouTube is a liberal fucking website. If they're watching this, thinking, "Oh yeah, this is going to be all family-friendly shit," the goddamn Walking Dead thing. So go sit the fuck down.
All flesh must be
Drug
eaten.
paraphernalia is a term used to denote any equipment, product, or accessory that is modified for making, using, or concealing drugs.
Read it with your
Tear
inside
gas?
voice.
Yes, tear gas. So I would just take him down to the station since there's another officer there.
Such as
So
cocaine,
I'll-
heroin,
I'll-
marijuana, methane,
Shut
are
your face.
related to wide range of paraphernalia.
I enjoy this. Like,
This term
Because he can't behave. Alright, so we're taking him down to the station.
roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Why?
So you can start beating him like a good officer would.
Well,
Beating him like a good officer would. Well, he's restrained. He has handcuffs on him now.
That's okay.
not that I'm backseat gaming, but Davenport, would you call this in first?
Yeah, I would. I
Okay.
would say,
You can call it.
yes,
Call it
I
in.
know. Well, I mean, if, Fuckface here would give me a second to, like, get him in the back of the car, then start calling it in. So, here, say, Unit 69B is dispatch.
69B. This is dispatch. How can I help?
Taking someone in, call 'em on one of the, checkpoints, having, drug paraphernalia on him. Won't bring him in.
Roger. 693.
Alright, then I'm assuming partner will join me.
Penalties.
Matthew does join you as the kid is slowly reciting the Floridian law book.
I'm scrolling through every fucking law.
I just kind of shut the back of the thing just so.
Matthew starts to read him his rights as he starts the engine.
Yeah.
As he goes through the 5th section of the Floridian law book, he can Merc can see his friends driving away.
The what?
His friends
You're
driving away.
taking off or?
You told him they
Yeah.
can leave.
Yeah, no, I did because they're all good. We searched them.
Yeah, they're leaving.
Sorry, you made it sound like they was fucking bear. Like,
No, they're driving away. Like Merc can see them driving away from him.
yeah. I have his backpack in the back of the police car.
Yep, evidence.
All the evidence.
Which I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I'll say. To my partner and say, all right, well, now or never. We'll have to be back up here for the rest of the day, anyways. So.
Yep. We
So
start
we
to
take him off to the police station.
take him off to the police station. Low,
Demonic whispering.
high or low?
Let's do low. How low can you go? My damage roll.
I didn't fucking do it. I think we'll take that as we'll take that as the cue to end today's 2nd section. Thank you for everyone that is viewing, and thank you for everyone that is playing. Wonderful Gilbert can keep reciting the law book as he tries to find a way to BS his way out, and we'll find out next session. And we'll find
No,
out.
he's just, using those demonic whispers.
Yeah.
It's like 40K, he's trying to corrupt our minds.
Yeah.
Purge the heretic.
Purge the heretic and the unclean. Anyway, night, guys.